What's up, YouTube? It's Ecom Rebel. What's happening? Hey, Facebook. Alrighty, we're back again live tonight. Good to have you on board. Alright, so let's get into it. We'll have a quick look at the market, some news, and tonight I'm going to show you some of the people that I follow on my YouTube. So I've had a few requests for that in the comments. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to show you a few of the guys that I follow and that you should follow too. So let's get started. Alright, so let's have a look. Alrighty, so we're at the market today. We're down, I would say, basically about 4% on Bitcoin. Most of the markets hardly move, maybe down 1, 2, 3%. So not much move in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin at 9,700. And then we've got Ethereum at 841, Ripple at 94 cents. Bitcoin Cash down to 1184, Litecoin 211, Cardano 32 cents, Neo at $118, Stellar at 35 cents, EOS at $8.04, and number 10 at IOTA $1.85. It's actually had nearly a 9% increase in the last 24 hours. So yeah, the rest of the market hasn't been really moving much. Nano's down 20%. It was up, I think, yesterday. The rest of the market's down 5. Z Classic up 10%, back up to 130. It did actually go up to nearly 200. It's come back, obviously selling off before the fall that's happening. And what else have we got happening here? Red Coin up 6%. Nothing too crazy. So that about sums it up. So not much happening there. If we have a look at the news, I had a look briefly before. There wasn't too much exciting happening on the news. I think I did bring out, there was an article. That's right. I was reading this trading tip, the wall, meeting the the technical analysis gods. It was an interesting article. It was talking about, some people aren't into technical analysis. They might be fundamental stuff, or maybe both, or maybe they don't even know about technical analysis. But this was just a brief overlook at some of the I would say people that are really into trading analysis, and the traders who trade on this particular articles about these Twitter people here. And this leaderboard, this is where a lot of them are trading, and there's actually got a leaderboard for the traders, the top 25. Now the top one is Angelo BTC, and this is his Twitter. And if you're interested in technical analysis, you're probably not going to learn too much from here. I've went back. I think he's been in this Twitter account for about 4 years. He's been trading that whole time, I believe. He's not really into the education or anything like that, but he does sort of educate by, showing certain things. Like, for example, this picture here, this was on February the 6th. So this is like, this is an example of some of the information that he provides. So this one here is 2013, and this is what Bitcoin looked like. And this is 2018, and this is what Bitcoin looked like. And then his answer is what his comments are is same story, different year. Guess what comes next? So he doesn't like directly tell you what's happening, but he gives you an idea with some of the information that he talks about. So if you are into technical analysis, it's worth checking out his Twitter. If you check out, it trades on BitMEX. BitMEX is I'll have a quick look at it. Basically, I haven't signed up with BitMEX or anything like that, but it's a trading platform. You can actually use leverage, although I wouldn't be using leverage if you're not an experienced trader, because you can definitely you can lose it all using leverage. But this is the leaderboard, and he's number 1 currently. And as you can see here, this actually, as far as I know, this is I believe it to be 3.1 million in profit. I think it's actually it was at 3,000. I have to double check. I heard it was 30 million from something I read before. I think that's a 0.22. I think that's 3,100 XBT, which is a Bitcoin. So 3,100 Bitcoin profit. So which is roughly in the 30 million sort of thing. So this guy definitely knows what he's doing in terms of trading. Doesn't obviously teach trading. As far as I know, you can't sort of learn off him, but you can sort of follow the Twitter. So if you are interested in technical analysis, you can have a look and just see what he does. He doesn't give away too much. He just sort of gives you a little bit, but it's worth following. Also, on this article, there's actually a few other traders, and you can follow them as well. This is on the list. You can check it out. And this is on news.bitcoin.com trading tips. So I thought that was good. I had a quick look at that, and there wasn't much else going on. And usually over the weekend, like it's Sunday night, Monday tomorrow, and there's usually not much news happening during the weekends. Just checking out live, see who's on tonight. G'day Stingian, how you doing? Hey Boss Sounds. Yeah, I might be doing a random number today. I'll be doing that shortly. G'day Angie, how you doing? That's good to have you guys on board. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cover... Oh, there was an article about Coinbase and GDAX are introduced to full support. So this was happening. I believe it has happened now. I'll just double check. Have announced, published February 23rd. Just see if they have exact date. I think it's actually already implemented. I have to double check that. Announced to implement support, published February 23rd. Okay, so it looks like they're basically, I think, yeah, it says over the coming days. So let's just say within a week that's going to be rolled out. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that. So not much else happening there. Even on Twitter, much going on. I had a quick look at that before. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to talk about, let's have a look. Bring that one down. All right. So I'm going to have a look at some of the, this is not all of them, but these are some of the accounts I follow on YouTube. I follow like a lot of different people, and I'm not going to talk about them all tonight, but I'm going to mention, I think I've got 4, maybe 5 I want to talk about briefly tonight. So the first one, and these are in no particular order, okay, but the first one is Crypto Investor, and I really enjoy the videos that he does, and it's really interesting. He's got really good, cool pictures of this Bitcoin, and talks about basically different subjects. So he's got a fair few subscribers, 147,000 I think at the moment. Talks about different coins. I really like explanation he puts on a lot of these videos. So really good channel, that one there. I enjoy that one. Was today Proof of Stupidity, how Ravane is changing the world. So that was about a coin review on Ravane. And yeah, really in depth, and I can see why he has a lot of followers, because he really has a lot of information that he covers and teaches in that. So definitely follow Crypto Investor. Another guy I like is Vincent Briatore. Fairly new, I think. Maybe not new to the market. He's been doing it for some time, but I think he's new to his channel. I'll just check how long he's been doing his channel for. But he is really good. I enjoy him. He is very funny, and he has, because he trades, he's actually a trader, so he makes his money trading, and also he's doing a lot of, basically, pretty much every day he's putting out videos talking about different things. Actually, a lot of the info regarding, was it Monero Fork and Z Classic? So yeah, he was the first person to talk to me about the Z Classic, and then I'll let you guys know about that. So he's definitely does some really good research and talks about issues, and he has been active, I think, for a while now. I remember he was the biggest. He's very funny. There was one. one he did that was really interesting. I think it involved John McAfee. That was huge. That's right. John McAfee is a scam and a fraud, and I have proof. So his views blew up when that video came out, and then this video came out afterwards, which was just a response to it, and it was just so funny. This guy really makes me laugh. I like accounts that make me laugh, so I enjoy that. So Vincent's really great to follow. Who else have we got? This guy makes me laugh too. Crypto Daily. Nearly at 100,000 subscribers, so maybe you guys are already subscribed. Let me know if you guys are already subscribed to these accounts. I'd love to know if you've already signed up with these guys and getting their updates, because most of these guys are putting out usually daily videos, especially like Crypto Daily. He does really good stuff. He's so funny. I enjoy listening to stuff, and he does a lot of research beforehand. So he gives basically market updates. Really enjoyable to watch his stuff, and yes, well worth it. Box Mining is the next one. Now he's been around for some time. He covers a lot of the. He goes to a lot of the. What do you call it? The conferences and different things like that. He covers. So like he went to this DevCon here. I think recently where did he go to? I'm not sure if he went to Dallas. Dallas had one. I'm not sure if I saw it there, but he tries to attend all the different places. This was Blockchain Revolution, so he covered that one. And he does a fair bit of traveling and tries to keep up to date with all the news that's happening. So is very interesting, and he's been in the space for some time, so very informative. You can learn a lot from Box Mining. And the last one I'm going to talk about tonight is Crypt0. And Crypt0, nearly 100,000 subscribers. He's just been at Acapulco 2018. I think he did an interview with Jeff Berwick for the Dollar Vigilante. Also did some interviews with the guys at Dash. And really good. He does like a little minute one where he covers the news. He sort of cuts out all the. I think most of the other ones take half an hour or 20 minutes to cover the news. Then he does like a 1 minute where he just talks about the main points. If you don't watch the videos that go for half an hour, so very very good. He's funny. He's smart, and he does a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So really good channels to follow. Okay, alrighty. So I think that just to help you out with who I follow, I might cover some other people I follow at another time and go into some of the information that these guys talk about. So now I might just ask some of you guys questions, and then I'm going to do I think we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a live giveaway. We'll do that in a second. I'm just reading some of your comments. Hey Beamer, happy weekend, bro. Yeah, mine's nearly over. Going on tomorrow. Back to work tomorrow. Working hard, and then we'll catch up with you tomorrow night. And then I saw Angie says Bank of America recognizing Bitcoin is the threat. Yes, that was an article that I saw. Let's have a quick look. I think I saw it on. Here, we'll have a quick look. Which is no surprise. I mean, look, banks and crypto, I don't think go together. So this was the article here. And basically, the main thing was, let me find where it says it. Yeah, and you know how basically a lot of the banks are making it difficult to buy crypto because they see it as a risk. So that's one of the things. But basically, banks it's like anything. It's when a new technology starts taking over and the old technology. Okay, and what happens is maybe banks might still exist in the future, but they won't be as dominant as if they don't take on like blockchain blockchain technology, they're going to be left behind. So yeah, it depends on the way you look at it. Some of these, it's not like they're going to die out just like that. But it reminds me of when things change. Like you've had the in the long time ago, you would have had the railways, and it happened all over the place. But let's say the US, when they had the railways and those companies were the biggest and the best things that were around, and they were creating new railways and going out into new areas, new places, and towns were being built along the way. And essentially they were really strong. And then over time, then newer technology happened, and then they, basically the airplane was invented, and they didn't think that it would really be a problem against trains or whatever. But then what happened is now, once the technology and it got the ball rolling with the aircraft, they then took over in terms of they were the ones that were dominating the marketplace, and the trains to do with the railway, that industry was dying, whereas the planes and anything to do with flying was taking over. Okay, and this is the same thing. This happens all along when there's new technology that comes in, and this is what will happen to the banks. It'll change, and the blockchain's causing it to change. So yeah, that was an interesting article. Thanks for bringing that up. Peter from Decentralized TV. So Rommel says check out Peter. We'll have a quick look at that now if you like. Scroll down. And now I'm going to do, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to do a random giveaway. We'll do that. So first of all, a quick look at Decentralized TV. I think I have seen, actually, I may even be subscribed. Let me have a look. No, I'm not. So let's subscribe to Decentralized TV. We'll bring that up. Appreciate that. Thank you. Actually, I have seen some of his videos, but I haven't subscribed before. So that's cool. I will add that to my list. Awesome. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's do a giveaway. Let's just do a simple one tonight. We're going to do a random number today. So what I want you to do is put a number from, actually before you start, don't get too excited. Let me write down a number. Okay, I've written down my number. I want you to put down between 1 and 100, and the closest person to get that number, you only get one go at it. The closest person to put the number in is going to win $10 worth of Bitcoin Cash. So go on that one. And I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for everyone to put in their answer, and then I will draw a winner on that for you guys. And if you have any, while you're doing that, what I would like is if you have any other questions before we finish up, just ask away and then we'll go. So Decentralized TV was the first to buy a Lamborghini using Bitcoin. Nice. He must have did well. So everyone's guessing. We've got all the guesses in there. I'll give you another 30 seconds. Just checking my number, see who's close. Another 10 seconds, and then we will draw a winner for that. Alrighty, I think everyone's had a go at it. So let's just have a quick look. So the last person I've got is Kagus. So I'm going to draw it now. The number is 87 is my number. So let's see the closest. At the moment, I have Boss Sounds at 90. And I don't see anyone closer at the moment. So I think Boss Sounds is the winner. He's got the closest at 90. So congratulations, Boss Sound. So if you can put your Bitcoin Cash address in, and I will transfer some Bitcoin Cash to you. And then we'll just answer a couple more questions and we'll finish up. Deep Onion airdrops real. I don't know. I haven't heard of Deep Onion. I haven't really participated in too much of the airdrops. I never really got into that one. Bass says, EOS meetup coming in Brisbane. Maybe you can send me the details of that. If you can send me the details, I wouldn't mind checking that out. That'd be great. Well done, boss. Yes, awesome. All right, let me get your Bitcoin Cash. Just going to wait for this to load. Now, what was interesting was I transferred 50 into this. I paid out 10 and it went back up to 48. So I think Bitcoin Cash must have went up in the last 24 hours. Went up about nearly $10. Okay, nearly there. Just copy that over now. Congrats on that. $10. Send. Done. Just let me know you got it. That'd be great. Off that goes. Alrighty. And yeah, so Bass Moth, if you can let us know about this EOS meetup, maybe a link, or just direct message me, or maybe even better yet, if you want to join the Telegram group, I've got that on my website now. If you go ecomrebel.com and click on join Telegram group, you can use Telegram and just send me a message. I'm active in there. Actually, I had a member join today. I've only really just started that group, and I have it on there at the moment. Where is it? Oh yeah, Telegram. Just load that up. Show you. And so once you join Telegram, it's pretty good. Like if you're in, I don't know if you guys already have Telegram, but it's well worth using. It's pretty good. So I use it for basically all my ICOs and everything I follow. So that's pretty good. But I created Ecom Rebel Underground, and I think Stingen went in there today, so that was good. But yeah, if you want to contact me, that's probably the easiest way. I find with Facebook, I don't seem to get the messages, or they get held up. So I'm just going to use for this time, I'm going to put in this platform. So yeah, Stingen's in there now, saying hello to me, which is good. So yeah, I would suggest if you want to ask any questions, you can jump in there. If I can, I will answer them when I'm available. But yeah, join that group, and if you've got any info on that EOS meeting, that'd be great. And I'll check out. I don't know anything about this Deep Onion. As I said, I don't really do much in the airdrops at all. As I said, mainly like trading and getting into the ICOs. And at the moment, I think we'll just finish up. Just have a quick look at the chart. So this is GDAX, BTC USD. We're just looking at the daily at the moment. This is where we're at right now. We're at about 9,600. And as you can see, we've nearly made it all the way up to 12K, and we're back to this point. At this stage, I still think we're bullish at the moment on this. I think very shortly we're going to see continued move up. We're going to pass 12K and probably move on up to 14, I would say. And we're getting up to the close. We're now nearly at the end of February, and we're moving into March. So I think in March we're going to see maybe 13, 14K. That's what my sort of expectations of that at this stage. So at the moment, bullish on that. Waiting for a lot of the alts, and at the moment with Bitcoin just coming back. At the moment, the alts are still down, and a lot of the ICOs are still down at the moment, but I still see them moving up a little bit more, and a lot more ROI coming out of those soon. I think once Bitcoin starts moving on up into this range, and people see that, hey, it has recovered, it doesn't look like it's going to go back down, they're going to be more confident, and the money start flowing into the alts as well. That's what I see for that. So at the moment, if you're holding on, hold on a bit longer. And if you see any parabolic stuff like this, then you know to be selling out and to taking some cash off the table. So yeah, that was one thing that I learned in this little progression. You can hold it all the way up the top, but if you then let it go all the way down to the bottom, you haven't earned yourself any cash. And in fact, if you actually sell Bitcoin, whatever you're trading at the time, let's say it's Bitcoin, if you're taking profits on the way up, when it's coming back down again is when you can pick up more Bitcoin at a lower price, and then you're going to get gains as we go up further. There was a period of time where you wouldn't be able to get too much gains because Bitcoin wasn't retracing too far. It was retracing around about 23, about one fib level. It's doing about 23% each time, and then continuing to go higher. And that's what it was doing for a majority of this time. So if you're looking for a larger retracement to get in, it didn't happen with Bitcoin. But it did happen recently, and that's something to be aware of. But there was a big difference, like this parabolic move that just, started here. When that happened, it just went crazy. But now we're getting back on to, if we have a look at this level, we'll just draw a trend line. Just, something like that, or even just through those levels there. Even if you move this down a bit further. So just even simple touching through those points there, that's the sort of trend that it was. And then we had this move on up here. So this is where I still see it going out to. But I do see April moving into this 14 range around about here. So it's all looking bullish, I see at the moment. So I think that's cover it tonight. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow night. Don't forget to, if you're a new subscriber, don't forget to put a thumbs up for the channel and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to get the latest updates. That'll be good. And yeah, if you've got any questions or comments, put them in there with the Bitcoin Cash address. And sometimes I do the free giveaway on the comments, and other times I do it live. So the last couple of times I do it live, and then sometimes I do it on the just on a couple of times there when we're just doing it on the comments when I'm too busy. Cool. And I do, if you're also on Facebook, I do run this at the same time on Facebook, so you can put comments on there as well. I read them as well. Okay, thanks guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.